Ms. Lee, you have come to court to prove to Mr. Green fathered your 3-year-old son, Kingston. Mr. Green has denied your son from the moment you got pregnant. Mr. Green, you know exactly who Kingston's father is. It's Ms. Lee's sugar daddy who's twice her age.
Mr. Green has been denying my child. I have to do so much to get this man into my child's life. I just want him to step up.
And Kingston is 3 years old.
I try to meet her halfway, but her attitude is...
My attitude has nothing to do with you stepping up for your child.
It's messed up. She knew I had a girlfriend already. She tried to break me up from...
If I try to break him up, why are you in my home?
She knew I had a girlfriend.
He knew he had a girlfriend, so that's his problem.
She knew it, too.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Like...
Oh, how did you explain to your girlfriend you lived in the house with Ms. Lee?
Oh, he couldn't. I called her. I'm his phone. Yeah, I snuck, called the girl, woke him out his sleeping bag. Yeah, your dude over here, and I'm pregnant.
Oh. In your mind, you thought he was trying to play both sides.
Right.
She told me she was back and forth between some other dudes. She didn't know if it was his or mine.
I slept with another dude one time with a condom.
I don't even know that.
Wasn't doing nothing, so at the end of the day, yes, I did go out and go.
Facebook making a crazy post talking about I got the best D and...
Wait, you got...
I got evidence right here.
Facebook post from Ms. Lee that say, wrong to have choices on men and blank good, just asking.
Oh, that's a question. That was recently. That's not when King was born, 2015 now.
Okay, submitted another question. Raise of hands. The good D.
I want to know who got it. I'm single.
Me and her were just friends with benefits.
Your mind, Mr. Green, when she's out with whoever got the good D.
Yep.
You admittedly say, that's what I'm looking for, that's what I asked.
I don't sugarcoat nothing. It is what it is, but I just want him to step up because how I made him come, we end up sleeping in a hotel together so he can watch his child. I'm trying to make him be a father.
The point that you've even had to sleep with him?
Do you remember?
To get him to come around?
Not true, Your Honor.
You got a smirk on your face, Mr. Green.
Went over there, but we didn't do nothing.
We did something.
She said she wanted me to come over and watch him. He couldn't come to my place because her and my girlfriend, they had problems.
Now, I'm not asking for money from him. I'm asking for time from him.
She also had some old dude she was talking to.
He was talking about an incident when I came out of my sugar daddy's car one day.
So you do have a sugar daddy?
Yeah, I got me a good sugar daddy. He been there for 10 years. I would never leave him. He come way before this. Never had sex before. Oh, he might want some pictures.
Oh!
Hey, pictures and something else is totally, sex and pictures are totally different.
This sugar daddy paid for the baby shower, too.
So were you? You ain't about nothing. You should be surprised another dude is doing something. You should be happy. Applaud him.
You know what, Your Honor told me since I known her, she could never get pregnant because she had a hernia.
And he believed it, though.
Miss Lee!
Now, it must be God.
So you didn't want to use a condom?
He did it the first day without.
To me, all these lies going on, I don't believe nothing she say.
I feel like when you found out I was pregnant, you should have did more. You know?
Told him you were pregnant. His response was what?
Ain't mine.
I said, I don't know, it ain't mine.
You thought she was also having sex with other people, be open about sex, and...
I'm very open.
Yeah. How are you getting upset?
He been through this. Why would you do that to your only child? You get me growing up, I didn't have a father. Mr. Green don't do nothing.
I do, I try to reach out to her.
How many times have you got your child?
You know what I mean?
I bring the child to you. Do I bring the food for him? Do I when he comes? Because, you ain't gonna do it, so I bring it so I know my child will eat.
So you're saying, Miss Lee, this isn't just about, and I still want to be with him. I want my child to have his father and his...
Been raised up in foster care, you know what I'm saying? To only have 2 kids. One don't have a father, but one lived 10 minutes up the street from me.
It's not so far out of the ordinary. Can you watch the child while I go to work? Stated in the courtroom that you were so good to her other child. I also hear you, Miss Lee, when you say, growing up in foster care, there is a trauma innate in that. Every time he doesn't show up, minds you wondered why nobody showed up for you.
At all I want. I just want him to be in a child life. I put him on child support, put abandonment warrant on it. And I talked to him about it, and I said, I don't want to do that. So I give him 3 years to get it together. How long does it take a man to stand up? I'll do anything, and I will continue doing anything, just as long as he take care of his child.
Important for you and for Kingston that we get the answers. And these results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Lee versus Green, it comes to 3-year-old Kingston Lee. It has been determined by this court. To Green, you are the father.
Told you! Look at him! Look at him! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We ain't got nothing to say, do you? No apology? No, nothing?
I apologize. I'm sorry.
That's who you need to apologize to.